Hi, today we're going to read page 25 through 31, and we are on lesson 1a.5. Hello, Jada began. We're wondering what has been happening to the porpoises. A girl over there just told us the strangest story about a hungry porpoise. Well, now, I used to see quite a few, said one of the fishermen. I take my boat out, Lucky Duck, at exactly 4 a.m. every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I used to see 4 or 5 pods of porpoises, maybe 6 or 7 in each pod. So, around 24 to 35 porpoises, Cam said. You're right. That's exactly what I used to see. The man smiled at Cam. Jada looked up from her notes and asked, What about now? Well, young lady, today I only saw one pod. 3 porpoises were in that one, and I also saw 2 porpoises swimming alone. That's very unusual. They had this vacant look in their eyes. It was strange. So today you saw 5 porpoises. Only 5. Cam was shocked. Exactly, that's just what I saw, the fisherman shrugged. Jada typed as fast as she could into her tablet. And did you happen to notice any other odd behavior? Not that I can recall at this very minute, the fisherman continued, but that barge that came out of nowhere sure dredged up a mess, scaring our fish so badly that all of us headed home with empty coolers. The other fishermen grumbled in agreement. It said DDJ on the other side of it, or at least I think that's what it said. It was so hard to see, the fisherman continued. Thank you, Cam said. Do you mind if we come back if we have any other questions? Anytime, said the fisherman. Well, that was interesting, said Jada as they walked up the beach. Cam nodded in agreement. Let's get a snack and wait for others to come back, he suggested. They headed to a nearby crab shack and sat down at a table. Jada started snapping pictures of the view as they waited for the food to arrive. Meanwhile, the rented outboard motor rocked in the current as Kate put on her diving gear, pulled up a camera and some sample bottles out of her backpack. Then she attached the underwater camera and the water sample bottle to her diving belt, checked the location on her tablet, and compared it to the barge's location. They were on target. Okay, I'm ready, she told Reggie. Good luck and be careful. I'll be here while you come up. Kate saluted him, flipped backwards into the water, and disappeared into the depths. It's beautiful down here, she thought. She began snapping pictures and recording the temperature and her depth below the surface. She got the water sample and recorded the temperature again. Looking down, she realized the water below her looked murky and muddy, and there were no fish. In fact, she was the only thing swimming around. It was strange that there weren't any fish in this part of the ocean. After all, it wasn't that far offshore. Kate dove deeper. She could only just make out a structure that reminded her of a playground equipment, a jungle gym, and an enclosed slide. She snapped pictures but didn't expect to see anything because of the shadowy water. Then she slowly rose to the surface. It took you long enough, Reggie said when her head bobbed from the ocean. Kate stared at him through her mask. Thank you, Kate, Reggie said. That's more like it. Kate said as she handed the Reggie the water as she handed Reggie the water sample, the thermometer, and the camera. Then she removed her diving gear. Let's go back to the hotel so you can analyze the sample. I have a feeling it will be totally different from the first sample. I bet our deep sea water will have some answers. Also, I have pictures I want to scrutinize.